Hey, what's up guys, it's Doom Squad here, bringing you another one of these competitive analysis videos. Today we're going to be covering Golisopod. Now this big bad boy has a lot of good things going for it. As you can see, its stats are pretty well off, with really good attack stat, defense stat, pretty good defenses, a really good actual defense, pretty decent HP, an interesting typing in bug and water, making it have very few weaknesses. So that's very good about it. It gets its own move it's pretty good physical move pool. A couple other extra options, as well as its own move, First Impression, which is like I'm pretty sure it has the priority of extreme speed, but it has 90 base power and it's a bug move, which makes it really useful for revenge killing things like Alakazam and Greninja. Trying to think of anything. Yeah, but that move makes it pretty useful as a revenge killer. So pretty much what you should always be running on this thing is First Impression, Leech Life, and most likely max HP, because you're most likely gonna either put this as like a defensive set and put up one of its defenses all the way, or move its attack. But there's really no reason to go attack and defense, or defense and defense, or defense and speed. There's really no other reason to increase speed or special attack. So you should most likely be running HP, full HP all the time, and First Impression and Leech Life, because obviously First Impression is a really good move to revenge kill most things, as well as Leech Life being able to being its only real form of recovery. Oh yeah, and I forgot to talk about its ability Emergency Exit, which when you look at it, seems pretty bad as it switches out when it reaches 50% less of its HP. But actually, I actually really like this because it allows you to gain momentum without having you to lose a Pokemon. So things with Beast Boost can't get their boost, and so that you can gain momentum without losing a mon and be able to keep this thing in the back to revenge kill. And the really good thing about this ability is things like U-turn and Volt Switch. If you bring this thing in on it and their emergency exits, it actually doesn't allow them to U-turn, and you get to bring them on to counter theirs. So, and you may be thinking like, because it's a water type, that it won't be able to live any like Volt Switches, but I actually have a couple calcs. First off, Magearna, it can live a non-boosted 252 with HP, and it puts it just in range so that it barely takes half and is able to switch out, as well as we go to Mega Scizor. Hold up, give me a second. Scizor. You can actually take a +2 Swords Dance from this thing. So that's what makes it really good. That's what makes its ability actually pretty decent. Now I'm gonna go through a couple sets. First off, you can run Assault Vest. And to be honest, like the moves don't really matter, but I think you really should be using these two moves. You could go with Aqua Jet, you could go with Razor Shell, you could go with Liquidation, Poison Jab, Rock Slide, Sucker Punch, whatever you feel like is necessary for your team. But I have seen a set that was literally like this with Gel Priority Mode, which is kind of interesting. But I actually would most likely be running Poison Jab over this, just because one of the main counters to this thing is all the Tapus. So Poison Jab will hit those pretty hard, and yeah. Next up we have a Choice Band set, which I forgot to put the Choice Band on. Now this thing's pretty much just here to hit as hard as it can. Yeah, with this thing you can go either max attack or max defense. Either one works pretty fine depending on your team. But yeah. Next up we have Choice Banded. Choice Banded just hits really hard with the First Impression, Poison Jab, Liquidation. You can run again, whatever you feel like you need. If you want to go with if you want to go for this one, Aqua Jet, just because it hits hard, that's perfectly fine. That's probably what I would do actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Next up we have Spikes. Now, most things will probably like switch out into something, and the only way to really gain momentum with this thing, like if they go out into Magnezone is probably one of the main counters of this thing that can completely blow any type of move it can use. Or if you're predicting like a protect from Celesteela or something, you can use your spikes and just gain a little bit of momentum. And then obviously the rest of the moves are up to you. Like run these two. So yeah. Now the rest of its options, it gets taunt, but it's really slow, so there's really no reason to taunt. And it gets a couple decent setup moves, but the only one I would probably use is Bulk Up because of its ability, really hindering it in the ability to sweep, because you're most likely going to end up, dead or having to switch out and lose your boost. So I would really recommend against using it. If anything, I would use Sword Dance could be alright. Bulk Up is probably your best option, as well as Iron Defense. And it gets, like I said, it gets really decent physical move pool, pretty decent special move pool, but it's got a pretty weak special attack stat. So I'd probably stay away from that. Shadow Claw, Sucker Punch, Butterfly Excision. Yeah, clear release. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy. One last thing, I might be starting a top 10 series, so leave a like if you want to see that. Also leave a like or subscribe if you want for more of all this, and leave in a comment what you want to see next, and if you want to see the top 10. Later.